Hello and welcome to Baseball U Philly 15 and 14 U Showcase Scrimmage for PFA Sports. I'm Doug Stasic, joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, the legendary coach Tom Ryder, and general manager of Baseball U Philly, Jimmy Golden. Gentlemen, welcome to Council Rock North. Having deja vu all over again.
What are you, Yogi Bear?
Nah, I wish I was.
Beautiful Newtown, Pennsylvania.
All right, so guys, we're getting right into it, and it looks like we have the
First hitter looks like it's A.J. Briggs, center fielder, number 13. Takes a call for a strike.
for the 14U.
Yes.
Coach Ryder.
Yes.
What are the big, important elements of pitching at 14 and 15 years old?
What are the important elements?
Yes.
How about if we go with one? Throw strikes. Let's make this real simple.
Someone
Keep
got
this
cranky.
simple. No, not cranky. Just being realistic.
Well, he's getting it done, and he's a good fireballer. So, number 7 on the hill.
I don't know whether you're looking for a lot of magical fundamentals or whatever, but
From
it's as simple as it gets.
William Penn. John Luchansky.
I thought it was Lukaski.
Take a Chansky.
Kansky. All right.
It is what it is.
Can't we have any Smiths or Joneses?
No.
No.
Good Lord.
No. And chances are, if these guys follow suit
nice
with
pitch.
the 16 and 17U team, 94% of the pitching staff will be left-handed.
Is that true?
You're going to see a decent amount of lefties.
Oh,
Not as
wow.
many.
All right.
Not as many.
So we got Justin Luke as a first baseman and a left-handed pitcher, number 8. Now stepping in the box.
So, of course, his name's Justin Lucas, but the school he goes to is St.
nice shot.
Ignatius of Antioch. Is that
Antioch.
Antioch? Thank you.
Antioch.
You're a good Catholic.
Yeah, it's 5'7", two-way left-handed pitcher and first baseman.
These lefties have beautiful swings. I was saying it earlier. When I come back second time around or whatever time around it is, I want to come back as a lefty.
I just feel like I get older every time I come out to the baseball field. These kids have graduation dates of 2024.
Mm-hmm. I think Lucas was the one that was really raking earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas is a very solid player. You can tell he's a little tall for his age, but you'll see him on the mound. He's very smooth, very fluent. Same with his swing, even in his footwork around first base. So he's got a lot of good fundamental skills as he gets older and grows into his body. He's going to be a really good ball player. And same with John on the mound. He's a spark plug. He's very fiery. He's got a good arm for a little guy. So he's another solid player.
I would call him Justin Line Drive Lucas because he was spreading them around
Yes,
during
he
BP,
was.
right? Similar setup with the battery. So we have 14U pitcher and catcher versus 14U hitters. Behind the dish is Steven Tryon out of William Penn, 2024 catcher outfielder. This is at 5'10" already. Holy cow!
Yeah,
5'10".
We got some big catchers.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, he's good back there. He's got a good arm. We got to work on getting the arm slot up a little bit. The younger age groups are used to the smaller field, and they're trying to get it out. To what is it, 137 point something feet? So they dropped
120.
127.
128.
All right, it's Gio Serenelli,
Yeah.
first baseman, third baseman, and right-hand pitcher at the plate. Jason Lukansky.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, G's got a good swing. Works hard. He actually works with a local guy that over the winter is pretty good, Jeff Manto.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
sure.
Manto's in the area, so he's
Nice.
been going to Manto over the winter before we got started. But yeah, he's a good, solid player. He'll get on the mound. He'll throw like 4 different pitches for strikes, and we're
Nice.
like, yeah, let's master 3, and then you can work on 4.
So Manto also one of Charlie Manuel's favorite players.
Yeah, true.
loves the hitting philosophy, believes a lot in what each other do,
Nice.
for sure. Had an opportunity to sit down with Charlie Manuel, and he actually brought up Jeff Manto's name quite a few times.
Yeah.
Nice job by
All right.
Kansky.
So
Yeah.
the old 3 outs, 4 batters routine, getting that
Nice
done
work.
quickly here.
Fire plug. I like it.
Yeah, he's awesome.
One.
All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania. And that was Jack Evans, number 26. Beats out an infield ground ball. Who do we have on the mound there, Coach?
We got Jordan Chu.
Jordan Chu.
Yeah, Jordan Chu is shortstop pitcher. He throws a lot of strikes, has a really good arm, very good fundamental player. Actually has a lot of bite on his breaking ball. He's got a really, really bright future.
Nice rope there by, looks like number 4, Michael Mauro.
Oh, bad route there.
Mauro showing some speed.
This is where
He's going for 3.
That's where these guys are learning.
Nice rake.
Heck yeah. Man, barely enough time to keep up with these guys.
Wow.
These guys are on fire.
Yeah,
they
Michael
are.
Mauro's a very good ball player out in Chamonix. When you work with these younger age groups as fast as these timelines are going now with Division One, it's almost like you take a kid like Mauro and Luke Hardknock here, and the question is like, hey, do you start getting them exposure to these bigger colleges because they have to project and they're signing 2022s, 2023s, very, very fast. So, somebody that has a skill set like a lot of these younger kids, that's why we're doing this, to get the exposure to these D1s because they're in the dead period. These are the kids that the bigger schools are recruiting. Right. And so you take somebody who has a good skill set that's, you see he's going to get bigger and stronger and, let's see what these, D1 schools think about these guys. It's not just about the 16s and 17s, which it is. You're still working on them, but this is introducing these young guys to the recruiting world.
Right.
Projectability is so difficult to do at this particular age, but that's what the colleges are looking for. It's projectability, and you hope that the kid continues to grow and develop and kind of mold into what you want. And here's another guy, 5'10", class of 2023, Luke Hardknock, also from the Chamonix.
Nice deep shot there to center field. Gives himself a sack fly.
Some good fundamental ball.
Good fundamental ball.
Yeah, those are. I'll put a prediction that either Pennsbury and Chamonix or Sauderton or North Penn or Council Rock, they're going to be in the state championship, one of those schools for the next 5 years.
Wow.
Well, they're sure bringing it together out here.
They
So
can play.
boys of summer in full effect.
So this is Matthew Duffin.
So Matt Duffin, Coach, he's a guy that has a big arm, and he looks like he's taking some big hacks.
Yeah, he asked me. He's like, Coach, can I play a position? I was like, you know what, you're young. I'm not going to take the bat out of your hands. Hitting's fun. Playing the field's fun. But he's got a special arm, and the arm works. It's just, how high is he going to be when he grows up?
Well, he's already 6 foot for a class of 2023. So I'd say he's already pretty big, but chances are he's probably got another growth spurt he's going to go behind. And when he does, look out, he's going to be calling him the Monster, Matthew the Monster.
Because you're right about Chu's pitches. I want to go back to him. He does have a nice little bite on the ball. You can see it. Is it ironic that his name's Jordan? He wears number 23?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Is
his
there
first choice.
It was? Okay.
I hope so. I mean,
Well,
you have that big debate nowadays between Jordan and LeBron. Maybe a little older. I don't think it's even
not even a debate.
not even
Nah.
a debate.
So Chu out of Tamanend Middle School with a 3.91 GPA.
Nice.
Also plays shortstop.
Yeah, so he'll go to North Penn, like I said, is very, very big. So their ninth grade year is actually out of middle school because their high school's so big. So he'll be at North Penn next year.
And welcome back to Council Rock High School North here in Newtown, Pennsylvania. We'll showcase scrimmage action of Baseball University led by Mr. Jim Golden. For BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher, along with Doug Stasick, my brother from another, and the legendary coach, Mr. Tom Ryder. And general manager himself and coach, Mr. Jimmy Golden.
So Tristan Stevenson on the bump out of Charles Bone. It's a 2024 5'9" right-handed pitcher and third baseman, Coach.
So, coach, general manager, Golden, what can you tell us about Tristan Stevenson?
Tristan, tall, lanky, arm works. He can bring a little velo also. There's the one thing that was really cool was Maryland University. They invited the top travel organizations in the Northeast to come down for a tournament, and you have your UVAs, your Wake Forest, those like the big schools we're talking about, and they were doing a 10-team tournament. And so Baseball UPA was invited, so they put together an all-star team between the Scranton, the Philly area, the Hazleton area, and the Central Pennsylvania team. And a lot of our 2023s made that team.
Wow.
Because of the height, the big skill set, and everything that they bring to the table. So as long as hopefully they bring back the recruiting period, and if that does happen, they're going to run that event sometime in August, because that was a big recruiting event for those bigger schools.
So who do we have to play? Because I don't have a
Ryan Rodriguez.
Ryan Rodriguez,
Okay.
Yeah. He's a younger brother of the Rodriguez from the first game.
Oh, okay.
So he's another big boy.
Indeed he is. 5'9", 170 pound, class of 2024, right-hand pitcher and first baseman.
Flare to third base for the out.
Seems to be a clutch guy, too. Not mistaken, he had a walk-off grand slam in a playoff game. So talk about being clutch. And he's a guy, multiple sport athlete, not just baseball, but basketball, football, and bowling.
Here's Lukansky again. Now at the plate.
Yeah, little man does it all.
Yeah, nice.
That's the one thing with all these guys. They're all two-way. We don't want to.
Multifaceted, multi-talented guys.
Yeah,
He's got the body language, too. I like the body language, the way he looks. Definitely into the game.
He's built like a ball player, though.
Yep.
Way he handles himself, carries himself, got all the tools.
Oh, up the box. Nice job. Great
hot
reflexes.
tamales.
Great reflexes by Stevenson.
Coach Rotter.
Yes, sir.
You notice number 7 stretching it out all 90 feet?
Yes, he did. All the way.
Coach goes back to coaching again.
He's going
to have his eye on
he,
Lukansky.
he thought about stopping, but
He only
said
thought
it might
about
not
it.
be a good idea.
Yeah, no, but you know what? This is
You
where they're
never-
the most
ne-
impressionable.
You never know who's watching.
And that's that is a rule we have. So if I took it from Coach Torsani at Arcadia. So our guys hit a ball in the infield. It's a hard 90.
Got to get a good 90.
Yeah, and if they hit it to the outfield, even for a routine, they're going all the way to second, and they're touching second base. And
There's nothing wrong with that.
it's about playing hard, and I don't like seeing bad body language. So
Yep.
be frustrated and run hard instead of bad body language.
So now in the box is, I believe I had
Line
Gavin Leeds.
Yeah.
Oh, flare the effort. Nice job at a shortstop.
That's
Who's that?
Marcos.
Was it?
Marcos.
Marcos, nice.
Somebody got a call for it, though.
Nice job.
Yeah, Marcos is he smiles all the time. He just loves being out here.
Nice.
You know.
He's smiling now.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, well, that's a changeover. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania, home of Baseball University. We've seen enough lefties today that MLB should make some phone calls here.
This is a coach's delight from a college standpoint.
goodness.
You got all these lefties. You're going to definitely be taking a look. And the lefties that we've seen going all the way up to the 17U guys, fundamental, great mechanics, great poise, and most importantly, Coach, filling up the zone with strikes.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's another Council Rock North. So Council Rock North just had a lefty we had in the fall who's going to Scranton University. And then
Nice.
2021 grad in Alex Chase, who was a 6'4" left-hander, and then you had Colin Williams, who's a 2022 left-handed pitcher that can run it up to 88, and now you have the freshman Pat Daugherty, who's another lefty, and he's got a good arm. Actually, he swung it really good in BP.
Well, wait, I'm a little confused. Maybe down where we come from, we were told we had good soil down there for tomatoes, right? Maybe we need to get some kind of soil for lefties.
Something. I might actually still be coaching if I had this kind of
I'm telling you.
It's always the guy that makes the best that play in the field, and he's up next. So Marcos, who made that play in the field, he gets the lead off.
That's Marcos Vilches, right?
Yep, out of Archbishop Ryan High School. Listed as a both second baseman and right-handed pitcher.
And he made that last play out of shortstop position, too.
Oh,
yep.
Web job.
Nice job.
Class of 2023.
Yeah, he's got a great head coach. Mike Lake is over there now, over at Archbishop Ryan, longtime at LaSalle.
LaSalle guy, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Lake's first class. Tremendous guy. Cares about his players. Cares about teaching these kids the right way.
Oh.
Well, nice pitch up in the zone.
Yep.
Good fundamentals from the lefty, and he gets the aforementioned Vilches to pop out.
Changing sidelines. It's good work.
Delaney at second base over there. Another little fire kid. My sister actually had him in class.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, yeah, he's a fiery kid. And I'd rather have a fiery kid and then to try to...
Passion.
Yeah.
He's all in.
Passion. I love it.
He's all in.
You can help bring him down, but you can't bring him up. Hard to
That's
bring him
right.
up.
Yep. Got number 27, Derek DiLorenzo. Facing the crafty left-hander Daugherty.
That's a good thing you're doing with these kids, too, giving them an opportunity to play two positions or pitch and play a position. Because when you get to college, then, you know what? You let the coaching staff make a decision. What's best for the program, what's best for you.
Yeah, we want to...
Because we got two kids both playing for the Mets. One kid swore he wanted to be a third baseman. Coach and I talked him into pitching. Signed a contract as being a pitcher. Joe Zangi came to us as a great catcher from Connecticut. Turned him into a pitcher. Now he's playing with the Mets. He's Tebow's roommate.
Oh, nice.
Well,
yeah, sometimes you just don't know. You don't want to take a weapon away from a kid, because I know even as a college coach, if I can have a two-way player that can help us out in two different ways, it helps us out, because once you go to the NCAA regional, you only have a roster of 25. Yep. So the more two ways you got, the bigger, deeper your roster.
But I'm really against doing these two things, pitching and catching.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really against that.
Yeah, we don't have anybody that does both. Too much throwing.
Nice pitch.
Zangi must have came to me once a week. Coach, talk to Coach Gorman. Let me catch. No, that's not your future.
So speaking of the future, guys, looking forward to a great summer with Baseball U. Today's been a bit of a trial by fire as we've set up some of the showcases, looking at some different angles and some shots.
Good pitch.
But I got to tell you, like the angle that you're seeing right now from center field is something that you're really going to be warm and fuzzy about for the whole duration of the summer, and looking forward to being able to help promote these kids and help them be seen in a whole different way.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to have great venues. We'll be up at PNC Park, up in Music. It's just gorgeous stadium. July 4th weekend, we're going to be at East Stroudsburg, which has they just got a brand new turf field last year.
Oh, good hack there. All right, Derek DiLorenzo going the opposite way.
And Derek's another one. He has a long, loose arm on the mound, and he's probably going to be a pretty good pitcher. But hey, let's see what we can do.
Sure. Yep.
I always say the best athletes are pitchers. But I'm biased.
You're not biased or anything.
No, not at all.
All
So
right.
let's see how Daugherty works with a man on base.
Brings up Jared Laff out of Central Bucks East High School, 3.5 GPA, second baseman, outfielder, class of 2023.
Yeah, another
He's
awesome.
He's pounding the zone.
Yeah, he's a pitcher. He works very hard. Like you said, that breaking ball's got a lot of bite, and as he gets bigger and he gets stronger, the velo is going to come pretty easy for him. But to teach the fundamentals of the basic foundation.
Shouldn't blow away. There's bricks on the back and
Yep.
tied down here.
And then Laugh, he goes to another another powerhouse in the area. And they just had Bitsko go in the first round, and that's a very special player.
Yeah.
I mean, he was committed to UVA his 8th grade year.
Wow.
They have another lefty that's tremendous out of there, and they just the CB West, tremendous guys. We had a righty from CB West who's 6'4", 90 to 93, and he's going to Radford next year. He came to us in the fall, and that's one thing that I think a lot of college coaches are starting to pick up on. Is it's not just travel ball. I mean, yes, that is big, because they're with us a lot. But how is a high school coach? How's their program? How are they working it? Are they preparing the guys for college? And I will say a lot of these high school coaches in these areas, they do a tremendous job, and it makes working with them very, very nice. Very special.
It's extremely important, especially for the development of these young men.
Oh,
nice.
Sicky.
Oh, he laughed, turned around and said, I knew it. He didn't have to even hear the umpire. He's like, I'm done.
57 mile an hour.
Wow.
12-6.
Yeah, he's hitting his spots, too. I'm watching him.
Man.
He's doing a really nice job.
That was dirty.
So now we have number 23, Jordan Chu. That's just
That's very good.
Yes,
very,
it is.
Very good.
And that's his counterpart back there behind the plate. That's Lucas Mullen, who is a monster in himself.
Yeah, he's a
big-time
big boy.
football player. He went to a PBR event. I believe Lucas is, for 2023 catchers, is ranked in the top 20 in the state. I think his rank is somewhere around 13.
Outstanding.
But he's just a big boy, big arm, big pop. And he's actually pretty mobile back there for a big guy.
There's a good block there.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the few things you can't coach is size. So he gets a chance to grow into that. Just a shout out to Jordan Chu. So looking to potentially get into the sports sciences field. He's a multi-sport athlete, soccer, hockey, basketball, and I really love a kid that has a dog named Harper.
He's got good taste.
Yeah, man, beast mode.
That was nasty. 64-mile-an-hour curveball.
A good outing by Pat there.
All right.
Nice,
So,
nice clean
quick-
outing.
Quick guinea. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania, home of Baseball University. I'm Al Fisher, Doug Stasic, my brother from another, legendary coach, Coach Ryder, along with GM aficionado Jimmy Golden. And I'm rubbing my eyes because I could have sworn I got something in it, but I am looking at another left-hander on the mound, and that's Mr. DeLuca. That would be Jack DeLuca, number 35. So what can you tell me about him, Coach?
I like Jack. He's such a nice kid, but as soon as the batter steps in, it's all business. He's got a good arm. He throws strikes. He stays on top. He uses his height. And those lefties.
Yeah. Class of 2024, and he's already standing at 5'8", so plenty of room to grow.
So if my math's right, he's going to be a freshman?
Yes, next year he'll be a freshman next year. Looking he'll probably end up going to Pennsbury.
Okay.
And that's one thing with
Hearing a lot of Pennsbury kids names called today.
That's one thing with the kids in the Philly area, because there are private schools that they can go to. So for example, Voss is going to go to LaSalle High School. We had a couple of kids that are at Holy Ghost Prep where they should be going to like a Neshaminy or a Pennsbury or a Council Rock. So these kids, they have their options, and they kind of get recruited a little bit for high schools.
And he's facing off against number 15, Stephen Tryon. And he's another guy we had talked a little bit ago. Really grabs the eyes at 5'10" for the class of 2024. Nice job behind the plate as a catcher. And seems to me, Coach, what I recall in BP, he can hit the ball.
Yeah, he's got some juice back there. That's for sure. like all the young kids, they get a little pull happy. He gets a little out in front,
Sure.
hurts himself a little bit. But man, when he stays in the middle of the field and he has that basic approach, he can really put on a show.
All right, so it's just Braden Clinton.
It is.
We got right now?
First pitch, Hacks.
So you can turn 2.
Ooh,
We get the lead runner.
Get the lead runner. Good job. A good hustle getting out of the box.
That's the main thing. Get the lead runner. Turning 2 is just icing on the cake. Looks good, gets it done, but main thing, Coach, get that lead runner, right?
Got to get the lead runner.
Ice in his veins.
You always get the lead runner. They can't score.
He's got
Can't
good
score.
hands. He's got quick feet. And that was a tough play to get rid of it quick.
Yes, he did. Yep.
And a nice shot.
Now we have 72, Joe Beitler.
Joe's what you want a little bit. He's throws right-handed, plays third base, and he hits left-handed. So there's not too many of those.
No.
Third baseman, right-handed pitcher.
A youngin'. Class of 2025.
Wow.
There will be there's a couple that are so we were working for a 13U team, and unfortunately we just didn't have the numbers for it being our first year. But when Joe came to a tryout, it was he was like, all right, yeah, why don't you come on up? You can handle this.
That was evident. He should play someplace.
Yeah, and it's been great. He's another hard, good working kid.
It's awesome he's facing this type of competition, this exposure. So it's only a positive for him.
Pickoff move there. I got so caught up in that move, I missed the shot.
Staying up too tall, he's got to work.
Yep.
He's got to work downhill. He's very stiff.
Yep.
And that's one I think something that's overlooked by pitchers so much. They talk about it's velocity. Hey, I can squat 600 pounds, and those are all good, but you need to be mobile in your hips. You got to have hip flexibility. You got to be able to get over your front side and be mobile in those hips, because if you can't open up those hips, then you lose a lot of velocity and lose direction.
Right.
So that's something that, as he's with us more and more as we go on through these years, those are things that we're going to work on with these young guys. Like that there, he got over his front.
Yep. Yeah, he did.
He made a nice adjustment there, and it was good.
Pitch right before that was a nice spot right on the outside corner for a called strike. And he's facing Tristan Stevenson.
Tristan's got a quick bat. I'll tell you what, for his age, he's very loose. Everything he does is very smooth. But he's got that wiry.
Ooh, that's a nasty pitch.
Again, at this age, though, you just keep throwing, Coach Ryder. You can't let go of that one.
Absolutely.
Ball had great movement on it.
Yes, it did.
Well, it finally feels like June out here.
Sure does, because the first few weeks of June felt like April. It looks like we're changing over, so we're going to go to a break.
Well, might feel like June because it is June.
We'll see you right after this. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania.
And we have a breeze again.
We have a beautiful breeze again. We got Michael Mauro, a right-hander on the mound, Coach.
How about that?
That's something you don't see every day.
Well, you don't.
At least in Baseball U Philly. So he's out of Neshaminy High School, 2023, 4.42 GPA.
Yeah, he's got a good arm. He comes from a shorter arm slot because he is a shortstop. But that breaking ball there, he's got a lot of bite for the differential of his fastball to there. I mean, it's coming in pretty hard with that breaking ball. That's one of his best pitches.
So he's a guy historically has come up clutch for his team, been named MVP down at Ripken in Aberdeen, Maryland. And he's a guy that in the offseason, as if there is such a thing, he likes to go fishing with his friends. He says 4 times a week. Sounds like a future MLB player to me.
It does sound like one. These kids today, man, I got to tell you, all these boys like to go out and fish. I think it's pretty cool. Good way to kind of bond and maybe catch something to eat once in a while. Well, Lukanski did a nice job at second base on that last play, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Got to
he
the ball
did.
quick.
Yeah, he got to it
got
quick.
out of it quick.
Yep.
Good footwork. Got in position.
We sure did.
Yeah, he's a good little ball player.
So who do we have here now? So how many-
At bat is Colby Sabin.
Okay.
So Colby came to us a little bit late. That's why he doesn't have a uniform. But he's big. He's strong. He's a big football player. He's got a lot of the raw tools that you need from an athletic standpoint. And now it's about honing in the skill. He'll get on the mound a little bit, and he's got a little life on his fastball.
He's a class of 2023 out of Springfield,
Nice pitch.
Montgomery County.
Yeah, that was that breaking
Nice
ball there.
closeout. I was going to
Yeah.
say that was a nice breaking ball.
Oof.
We got Pat Daugherty at the plate.
He didn't have to travel far. At least he's familiar with this area. Council Rock North High School. Also class of 2023.
Must be very familiar with his field.
Should have asked him how to get up here.
Yeah, that was interesting this morning. We were like, that's a big hill. So he's got 5 siblings.
Stay in there.
Wow.
Stay in there.
Yeah. Wants to get into sports marketing. At least that's the game plan now. And also a fisherman, much as he loves baseball.
Wow. With the fact he's going to marketing, maybe you can go into food marketing because he's always fighting at the dinner table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 5
I mean,
siblings.
He's a guy that's going
Yeah.
to compete. I mean, when you're
He's
trying to
gonna-
get attention when
There
you're
you go.
106. Did a nice job with that 12-6 curveball when he was
Yes,
on the
he
mound,
did.
too. Oh, good poke.
Ball's falling for a base hit.
Drop for
So
a base. Nah.
Daugherty gets on. I'll bring up number 5, David Vazzo. You were talking about Vazzo earlier, Coach.
Yeah, Vazo's another shortstop pitcher. Very good fundamental skills. He's going to end up going to LaSalle High School next year. And Coach Worman over there is very excited.
I bet. Beautiful facility over there at LaSalle.
Flare to right field and just out of the reach of Lekansky.
Stretching it out. Yep.
Young kid mistakes.
Daugherty ends
Oh,
up at
play
third.
at the
Play at the plate.
The umpire crew getting there working. So,
Vazzo ends up at third base after all that. Nice job. Nice base running on his part.
yeah, heads up base run and take advantage, knowing where the ball is at all times. Great job as he
All right,
rounded
we're
second
switching,
base.
guys.
And that's it again. We're wrapping these innings up pretty quick, so we're heading to a break. We'll see you in just a few. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North with a 14U, 15U scrimmage
Another right-hander.
and another right-hander on the round. I believe it's Joe Beitler. Am I right?
You are.
Yes, it is. Joe Beitler, number 72.
Class of 2025, so one of the younger guys here. Out of Charles Bohm. Bats lefty, throws righty.
5'4", 125.
Did you notice it's something somebody hasn't tried yet today?
What's that?
Starts with a B.
Bunt.
Yep.
I think these guys are here to take their hacks.
Very good.
Yep.
That's what I was going to say.
Yep.
Kids would always say in camp, Coach, can I bunt? I don't think you pay $290 a week to bunt.
Well, we were trying to win a regular season game or a tournament.
we
I definitely see some bunting
We
there.
can work on that later.
So we have number 10. I believe this is Aiden. Oh, boy. Anavaski. Let me try it again. Analaskis.
How'd it go?
Got it. And I got the fist pump from Jimmy Golden.
Another young guy here.
Yeah.
Out of William Penn, class of 2025.
Wow. Young guys. Wait a minute. Again, I got to do my math right. Going into 8th grade?
Going into 8th grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
Strain on your brain, man.
All right. Oh, nice pitch.
Nah, you had it figured out the first
Nice
time. You
pitch.
just wanted some positive reinforcement. That's all.
Yeah.
I understand.
Beitler
get a lot
would
of
bite in the
positive
corner
reinforcement.
right there.
Uh-oh.
Nice pitch by him.
What year here?
We have number 88, Jake Delaney. Or that's Delancey, right? Wait,
Delaney. Yeah.
Delaney, that's right.
Oh, nice pitch. Beitler. A little all speed.
So what can you tell us about Jake Delaney?
He's that second baseman. He, another one that's very fiery. He's got sometimes you got to calm him down a little bit, but he's a go-getter.
Put a nice barrel in that one.
He wants to learn. He wants to get better, and those are the type of kids you want in your program.
Is that hard knock out there at short, making a nice play?
Yep.
Nice job.
Yeah, Luke's he's going to be interesting. Luke's a big guy already.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, like I talked to his high school coach. It's like, hey, is he going to project more to third base? But, right now he's got speed. He's got enough speed to be a shortstop.
Nice.
But as he grows and gets bigger, is he going to be more of a power-hitting third baseman? I think time will tell with that.
Footwork's good out there, Coach?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, footwork's good. Arm strength is very good. He's sometimes like, you got to tell him to not work, like get away a little bit, but he's such a hard-working kid.
It's one of those trick questions on the interview. Tell me something that might be perceived as negative. I just can't stop working.
Yeah.
Works. Good poke.
Nice poke.
Nice.
Nice hard
play.
knock again. Nice shoot. Nice play.
Good hustle down there.
Nice
So,
work.
Good
Yep.
hustle.
Good hustle down the line is absolutely right, Coach. Good point.
Good hustle.
All right. Well, that's another quick one.
Good 90. Good 90.
We're done this half inning. We're going to see you in just a few. And welcome back to Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania, home of Baseball University's own.
Not so sure that's a safe place to stay when he's playing a little bit higher level ball.
Yeah, we talked about that twice actually already today, but they'll
It's
learn.
not a stay.
Oh, well, where you looking at is just eager to hit.
So who do we have on the mound there?
Colby
Coach Ryder?
Sabin.
That's
Oh.
exact.
I'm glad Coach Ryder's changed his voice. Wow. You're a
How about
ventriloquist.
that, huh? Just reached puberty.
5'10" out of Springfield, Montgomery County. Did some damage earlier with the bat.
And he's right-handed.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need to do right here at Baseball U Philly. If you're right-handed, you stand out.
He'll be facing number 17, James Seeds.
And he's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
Seeds, a 2023 first baseman outfielder from Neshaminy High School, boasting 3.9 GPA
Nice.
on top of a 6-foot frame.
A lefty.
Yeah.
Good hack. Just missed it.
Again,
Just missed it.
2023. He's going to be
That's why his name is Seeds. That's how he hits.
hey,
He hit Seeds.
Just hit Seeds.
great
All right.
baseball name.
Sabin finding that
Just-
outside corner.
Gets it on the
Good
corner.
thing his parents didn't name him Pistachio.
I'm sure he hasn't gotten that one before. But all right, so the sweet swinging lefty. Oh, nice changeup on the delay there. A little hitch from Sabin. That's something I haven't seen him do. Try to keep the arm delay going by almost dragging that front hip a little bit.
Nice pitch.
Real nice pitch.
Yep.
Good movement on it.
Yeah,
it
Sabin
was.
came
Real nice
to
movement.
us.
Broke away from
He
him.
only threw fastballs.
Really?
Yeah, we worked on the last 2 weeks. We've been working on a curveball and a changeup, and he's those kids that understand have body awareness or are good athletes. They can figure things out pretty quickly. He did a really nice job the past 2 weeks working on it.
Well, Sabin likes to work quick, so I guess he felt pretty good about that last pitch because you thought he was like in a race to throw their next one.
This is a very large young man.
Yeah, this is big country for the.
This is big country
age group.
for.
Big country for the 14s.
Yeah.
Brian Henry out of
Brian Henry.
Monsignor Bonner, class of 2023, two-way player, right-handed pitcher and first baseman. And as mentioned, 6'4", and I think he might have gotten bigger since the beginning of the scrimmage.
Yeah, I think it might be a little over 6'4". Really good.
Nice shot.
A real nice shot.
Way to go the opposite way. Good work.
For a big guy, he's got some skills. He's got mobility.
Yeah.
He's a big basketball player. So, that's, I know some coaches don't like two-sport guys or multi-sport guys. I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
Playing basketball is going to make you more athletic.
Yep.
And
Agreed.
Football is going to make you tougher, and you're going to play in front of larger crowds, at a high school football game than a college, than a high school baseball game. So, Henry's a big basketball player.
Well, he's made the honor roll so many times he probably can't count, and a bike riding. So something to keep the big man in big shape.
So we have number 42, Tyler Perkins up. 2023, plays outfield and first base out of Neshaminy High School. 5'5", 125. Can you tell us, Coach?
Yeah, Tyler's, he's one of those, he's in center field most of the time, because he can track a little bit. He's got to work on his arm strength, got to work on that release point and working out front. From a swing standpoint, he's got bat speed. So if you got bat speed, you got a shot. It's all about staying in the zone with, within the pitches, having a good approach. You can have a flaw in your swing, which most people do, but approach is, I think, more important. So talking with these younger kids, especially, take the fastball away from the pitcher. If you take the fastball away from the pitcher and you attack those fastballs, it's going to force them to throw off speed pitches. And they traditionally are a lower percentage for strikes.
So Perkins draws a walk. That'll bring up number 26, Jack Evans.
I'll tell you what, they all come up swinging. They're not looking for a walk.
Yeah.
Coming up aggressive.
So Jack Evans, number 26, is a 2023 product out of Holy Ghost Prep, outfield and second baseman. He had a 4.12 GPA. Throws from the right and hits from the right side. 5'5", 120.
He's projecting to be into mechanical engineering or architectural design.
Smart people.
Meanwhile, we'll be here 20 years from now still calling high school baseball games. But a kid like that might be working for him.
Yeah.
I hope I'm here in 20 years.
You'll be here, Coach.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, that wraps up this half
There you
inning.
go.
And we'll see you right after this. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania. Back with Baseball U. A scrimmage between the 14U and 15Us. We now have Gio Serenelli on the mound.
2024 right-handed pitcher, first baseman with a 3.7 GPA out of Charles Bone.
Ooh. And according to Coach Golden, he has 4 pitches. He'd like to see him at 3.
Yeah, he might have 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, he might have 5 or 6.
It doesn't surprise me. From a character standpoint, a kid that you want in your
nice
dugout and seems to make everybody around him that much better and to be into it. I mean, this kid's been aces since we've been here all day long.
Well,
Yeah, he loves the game of baseball, and he loves being out here. And, I think that's, something that gets missed sometimes because you're playing a kid's game
Oh,
here.
there you go.
Nice laser
just
rope
out of the
shot
reach
there.
of the third baseman, just over his head.
Oh,
And Serenelli, I'm sorry, that was
That was
missed
Gavin
it.
Leeds.
Okay.
Gavin Leeds left-hand, catcher.
Yeah, from William Penn, class of 2024. That was a laser.
Yeah, he leveled off on that one. So now we number 50, Barry Bogart.
Yeah, Barry's going to be bouncing around a little bit. He's going to play some outfield. He's going to play some infield. Doesn't exactly know where he's going to end up. So let's just play him everywhere.
Yep. So Bogart flares out into a fielder's choice.
It's just a shame that when you're talking earlier about the kids got 4 or 5 or 6 different pitches that you can't get it through kids' head and parents and even some high school coaches. Correct me if I'm wrong. You don't need 3 good pitches at the most to win on a high school level.
Right.
4 seam, 2 seam, and a good changeup, and you got every game pretty much under control.
Yeah, I think
Nice pitch.
the changeup to me, I think is the best pitch in the game.
That's great. It's a
hands
great
down.
pitch.
And
Agreed.
for whatever reason, it has gone to the wayside. So we actually, within our throwing progression, within the pitchers, every single day we have a changeup progression. So that way, it's such a feel pitch that not everybody's going to be.
Oh, double them off.
As another, that example of if you freeze, you're done.
Yep.
That's no.
Absolutely.
Go back to the bag.
Serenelli got hit hard one time and then took care of business right after that, Doug.
Nice job for A.J. Briggs on that line drive. Barreled the ball up nice,
Yep.
but his hopes and dreams got taken away for a brief moment.
All right, well, that ends this half an inning.
And
We'll
then
be
you,
back
then
right
you
after
find
this.
out, and you find out they always want to ask you, how should I hold the change? Ryder.
All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North here in Newtown, Pennsylvania, home of Baseball University. We have our 15U and 14U scrimmage. After a little bit of skill work out there in the field, now they get to play each other in an accelerated fashion. I believe we're only going to either a 20-pitch or a 3-out count here. And Coach Ryder, we're
Yes.
pleasantly surprised with these 14 and 15-year-olds. Things are moving along pretty
I would
quickly.
have to say yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So
And
we
then-
are here for BFA Sports, part of BFA Productions. Stands for my brother from another, Mr. Doug Stasic, who's not with us right now. And then we got legendary coach Tom Ryder. And GM extraordinaire coach, Mr. Jimmy Golden. So, Coach Golden, who do we have on the mound right now?
Looks like David Vazzo. David Vazzo will be going to LaSalle High School, another shortstop right-handed pitcher. For his size and his frame, his arm works. He actually can bring it with a little velo, and he's got another really nice bite on his breaking ball.
Good start. It's a good spot there. Start off.
Yeah, he's a baseball player.
Yeah.
He plays in the fall, plays in during the summer, plays in the spring, and he loves being out here.
Nice pitch.
Yes, sir.
Full movement on that one.
Yeah, and at bat is Nicky DePalma. He's going to be playing. He's on the 14U team, but actually this weekend he's going to play up with our 15U team because our catcher got hurt last week. Pinches back a little bit, so Nicky's going to play up with our 15U team, and
Nice.
he can handle it. He's got a good skill set and pretty good arm back there behind the plate.
He's a student as well at 3.3 GPA. And that will bring up number 4, Michael Mauro.
Yes.
Okay. First pitch to Mauro. Nice spot.
Spot. Yep.
Called for a strike.
Yeah, Mauro, we worked very hard this past week on his swing. Let's stay inside the ball. Let's get in the hitting zone. Stay through the hitting zone. He's got speed. He's a middle infielder. His job is to spray the ball around and get on base. And in order to do that, you just can't be pulling off the ball and going in and out of the hitting zone quickly.
So, Coach Ryder, what do you think of that pitch choice right after that? He had a low spot right off the corner, and he came back with a curveball. Almost got him to go.
I might go
good
again.
pitch
He's
choice.
so far from
Yeah.
the plate. Yeah, try to go away.
Just a bit low. It's
Try to
2 and
go
1.
away. Yep.
That's one thing with Lucas being such a big catcher back there. We talk a lot about getting low and beating that low pitch to the spot, so it's not gravity's not taking it down.
Sure.
And that's one thing I think.
Spot.
Those knee savers are. We talked about those.
Yeah.
They hinder you a little bit from getting as low as you can. Like if I'm playing, okay, I'm wearing knee savers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little over the hill playing, but not a young kid like that.
He draws a walk.
Bust out the walking stick.
Well, welcome back with your little one-liner there, Mr. Stasic.
Yeah, well, anything for Coach Goulden and this crew of Baseball U Philly. So you'll be happy to know live that we just bought longer cable.
Oh, nice. We?
We.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
That's right. We're in
actually,
this together.
So it's
All right, that
good.
brings up number 13, Luke Hardnock, who's done a nice job at shortstop. Another nice spot.
Man, I'll tell you what, he's filling
He's
up the
hit- yes,
zone,
he
boy.
is.
Yes, he is.
He's hitting the
So that's-
spots on the outside.
It's a big pet peeve of mine, though. You got a runner in scoring position, you're hunting fastball. And
Yeah,
that's-
you're right.
Oh,
Those
absolutely.
are little things that
Absolutely.
that of approach that as these kids get older that we
Experience.
talk about. Force him to throw a first pitch breaking ball, get in that 1-0 count if you can, and then you're hunting more fastballs. Where, now he just threw a really good pitcher pitch,
Mhm.
and now he's in a little trouble now.
That's right.
Now he's got a battle.
Yeah. Hard Knock really doing a nice job barreling it up. And again, a 4.3 GPA. So getting it done on and off the field.
Good shot from our center field camera.
Absolutely.
Whoever our producer is doing a nice job of picking the right spots with the right camera, I got to tell you. 'Cause especially on an 0-2 count, we want to see where this is going to be.
Coach Ryder, easy.
Oh, nice pitch.
Nice pitch.
Put out pitch. A sweet one at
So
that.
Mauro goes down swinging. I'm sorry, Hardnock goes
Is
down
that
swinging.
Vazo?
Vazo's on the mound.
I tell you what, man. Reminds me. Carries himself like a Joey Votto. Just like cool, calm, and collect.
Okay.
This is my mound. I'm just going to keep filling the zone, and you better swing the bat, or else you're going to be putting a hold, and I'm going to make it chase.
Just
one thing
missing.
I
Just
like.
missing. I
Yeah,
like these
it's-
spots.
I love all my teams, but I think from a fundamental standpoint, this 15U team is very fundamentally sound, and they throw a ton of strikes. They go up there, they're swinging. They play the defense. They play the game of baseball, really well, and I'm excited for these guys. And unfortunately, their head coach couldn't be here today. Is going to be Alex Kovalitsky, another Arcadia University coach. So they have a college coach that's going to be helping them throughout the whole entire summer. And then their assistant coach is Langston Livingston. He is a player at St. Joe's University. So he's got, Langston's a good ball player. He can hit the ball real far. I know from experience, fortunately. But yeah, Langston's really good with the kids, and he's going to be, he plays outfield with them, so he works with the outfielders, and it's a really good coaching staff for this 15U team.
Oh, nice pitch.
And Vazo is just
Yeah, when he's missed, he's not missing by much.
no, he's not, but he's being able to repeat his mechanics.
Yep.
They're consistent, and that's not easy to pull off. Usually at 15U, you're trying to grow into your frame, you're trying to get a good comfort level, but he seems to be holding it together really well. Ooh. So Duffin taking ball for this.
And that will end
That will
this
end that
half inning. We're wrapping it up. We'll be back. Okay, we are back at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania for the 14U, 15U scrimmage after a little bit of showcase work earlier today. I'm Al Fisher from BFA Sports, along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic, legendary coach, Coach Tom Ryder, and general manager extraordinaire and coach, Jimmy Golden. We have
So we got an interesting cat on
yeah.
the hill.
yeah, a cat, huh?
Well, let me tell you something. He's got some sneaky moves. So, Coach Goulden, talk to us about the sidearm slinger.
Yeah, Marcos. Yeah, he's a middle infielder pitcher. He comes from a low slot and everything he does, but I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of run, a lot of movement, a lot of sink. And, he's been working on a little bit of a frisbee. He gets a good bite, good big break on that slider from that arm slot.
He's over at Archbishop Ryan High School. We've already seen him make a nice play over there at shortstop on a web gem earlier in this scrimmage.
Yes, we did. We certainly did.
So he's got some unique tools.
Poke in the left field, flared it, may drop, and it does.
Line drive Lucas.
Nice job by Lucas.
Justin Lucas, man. Spreading the ball over the field. Coach, how long has he been working on that that sidearm.
He
motion.
came in that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I mean it's something that's unique, and if you take in college, you'll take some arms that they're not really bringing the velo on the.
Serenelli having some fun.
What did he do? I missed it. I'm sorry.
He ran out and shook his
I was.
hand.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And then he called timeout and got some hand sanitizer. Good for him. All right.
I guess we've got. Is this Michael Mauro again?
Up the plate is Rodriguez.
Oh, Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Okay.
big
I
first
don't-
baseman.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it wasn't Michael Mauro because Michael Mauro is a little bit lankier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big kid.
Look at that. Look at that delivery. I like it.
Yeah. Rodriguez, 2024. Right-handed pitcher and first baseman out of William Penn.
Ooh, a little hesitation. Good pitch.
Good
Nice
hustle there
work
by
by
the
the catcher. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I have
Right away,
noticed
right away.
with these scrimmages is, to especially from the catching standpoint, you got to know your pitchers. When you're bringing in a group of guys that have never played before, there's very unfamiliarity with the catcher and pitcher and their movements. How big is the break? How late is the break? And what kind of movement is. And as these guys get more comfortable with these pitching staffs, they're going to be able to beat pitches to the strike.
Now Lucas leading off second. And
He let a
Rodriguez-
little off of that pitch.
yes, he did. Walks the bases loaded. So we saw nice work by the catcher. Is that Tryon? That's back there, Stephen Tryon?
Yes.
Yeah. He's working nice back there.
Yeah, nice job keeping the ball in front
Yep.
of him, being composed, and he has to, especially with runners on base, Coach Ryder.
Yes, sirree. Not that time.
I just cursed him. It was kissing.
Yes, you did.
That
Yes,
one
you
he's not
did.
blocking, though. That was a little
Yeah,
away.
it's one where you just got to throw your body and
Kid looks like a catcher.
That's, that,
though.
that
I mean,
just,
looks
that's just
like
one when your first step is a jab step with your right foot towards the ball and hope you get there.
yeah.
Reaching across your body, you're never going to get there.
he
This
just
is not going to
yeah.
happen.
And Luchansky back to battle in a big spot here with the bases loaded.
Ooh, the scrappy one. We'll see if he can get it done.
Yeah, and you got John on the bat. John's a good little player. He'll be hunting for a ball in the zone here.
Oh, nice pitch. He had a little bit of movement on
Tough
it.
spot
That was a
to
tough-
be in. He
that
was
was-
hungry.
That was tough to swing
He
at,
was
too,
hungry.
but it was a nice spot.
Tonight, he might be sitting back thinking about, man, that one. I've been there.
That is a tough pitch.
Yep.
He just hangs it and then drops.
See, here's the spot, too, where you can't look for coach's help. The way he throws, you got to think, I got to move up in the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though you don't want a kid constantly moving all over the place.
Tough
Good,
spot.
good discipline there.
Yep.
Good discipline by
those
Luchansky.
are little adjustments you don't see a lot on
Right.
nowadays. Guys like being in one spot, and
Yep.
and you get mixed feelings on that.
Well, it's okay to stay in one spot, I think, if that's where you're going to be the most successful.
Right.
But there's sometimes it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Just not going to happen. So you got to make a little adjustment.
All right.
All right, we're back once again at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania. We have another right-handed pitcher on the mound. And who might that be?
Matthew Duffin,
Matthew Duffin.
Matthew Duffin.
Who we saw in warm-ups throwing a little bit of smoke.
6 foot, class of 2023. Coach, he's starting to grow into his frame as a pitcher, and he's a guy that, from a projection standpoint, we know that a couple years down the road, he's going to be a likely highly touted player.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's some players are they're just naturally gifted with a great arm, and Duffin's one of them. Where his mechanics are a little off. I mean, first pitch coming out, he's 79 miles an hour. We've seen him as high as the low 80s, and so he's got a special arm, and it kind of reminds me of New Shalou, Bull Durham.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
You know, he's got that little funky delivery, but the ball just explodes out of his hand.
so I believe we have a 2-1 count.
Nope.
Ball came in at 76 miles an hour.
Yep.
So he's staying with the smoke. We have Nick DePalma at the plate. Am I correct with that, Coach?
Yes.
All
yeah.
right.
Very fundamentally sound player. Very clean, very simple swing. Gives himself a chance at it every time.
Oh.
Take that one off catcher's mask.
That's Lucas back there. He's a horse. Yeah.
I believe we have a 2-2 count from what I recall to DePalma.
Got to finish that breaking ball. He kind of
Yeah.
stopped, and then it's just didn't get the bite.
Yep.
I believe this is the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. And no foul tip, so that is a third strike swinging. Palma goes down. I'll bring up number 18. Yes, that's number 18. Is that Marcos Vilches?
Yep.
Okay. Great shot from our center field camera. Nice pitch right there inside corner. So Vilches finds himself in a hole 0-1. Nice pitch to lay off it, but a good spot as a pitcher. Would you agree with that?
Yes. He should have got us.
Yep.
I'd be yelling from there.
Yeah, he's a player that gets it done in every facet of the game.
Yeah, this is one thing that the catching is, I think, the hardest position to play, but it's also the most unselfish. Like you gotta work, hard on blocking, hard on everything you do, but you gotta work even harder on getting that low pitch and that pitch off the plate to strike for your pitcher. The pitcher might be throwing a no hitter, but they're getting the credit. But if you call a great game and you block all the balls, and catchers get zero credit.
Yeah, Duffin doing a nice job of staying around the zone. Now he's got, I believe, an even count at 2-2. But when he came right there on the outside corner,
Keeping his velo
Nice
consistent,
work.
too. He's sitting 75 to 78.
Yep.
Apparently, we have a lefty, DeLucas, over there playing third.
Well,
We got too many lefties. We have to put them at
this
third
time
base.
of the day, you got to rotate them in.
You
I
just-
think
you just
the
noticed
next
that?
guy's warming up.
so I believe we had Jared Laugh at the plate. 77-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner.
Yeah, this will be a good matchup. Laugh's got a quick swing, gets into the hitting zone quickly.
There it is.
Could
Little
stay
check
fair.
swing.
Yes,
Did that
it
stay
did.
fair? It did.
Yes, sir.
It did. Nice job.
G's got to jump a little higher for that one over there.
Well, everybody on this team seems to play basketball in some capacity, so surprising he didn't get that one.
That's one thing we worked on, with Duff very hard this week is, the pitchers, nowadays they're teaching, you to rip and get after it, where that's fine, but you still got to finish over your front leg.
Right.
And Diff, going into this week, he was really tilted even more, but now he's starting to get more over that front side, and the result is, one, you're going to throw harder, and two, you're going to throw over the plate.
Yeah.
So direction with lower half and direction with upper half tilt is so important.
So you have Jordan Chu at the plate, number 23.
Oh, he's
And
going.
there.
Big
Nice
Attaboy.
shoot.
Good shot.
Real nice shoot by
Nice
Mullen.
shoot.
Yeah, Lucas is going to be. He's going to be good.
Good quick release. Nice footwork, considering where that ball was thrown.
real hard for him to get over there front leg, too, because he flies wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really open.
Yeah, and from a health standpoint, he's putting a little too much extra pressure on his arm.
Nice pitch.
Cool. Big hack there
Yeah,
by
he did.
Joy.
So we
reared
harp
back.
on a lot of lower half drive, get over the front side, and staying connected with the biomechanics, working up the chain. And
Up
if
the
you
ladder.
do that, you're going to throw harder,
Yeah.
you're going to stay healthier, and you're going to throw strikes. And to me, it's there's no other way to teach pitching.
Yeah.
So Duffin makes quick work
Because
of that inning. So
Yeah.
we just finished up that last half inning. We're going to go to a break right after this. And once again, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania for the 14U, 15U scrimmage after a little bit of showcase work. I'm Al Fisher along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic, legendary coach Tom Ryder, and GM coach extraordinaire Jimmy Golden of Baseball University. We have Justin Lucas on the mound, correct, Coach?
Yes. Yeah, another tall, lanky lefty.
Sorry, I mean to catch you in mid-sip there. That's my fault. I
so
apologize
for
for that.
Halloween, I'm actually gonna be a baseball U pitcher. Gonna.
Just got to wear a left-handed
That's it.
left-handed glove.
All right.
Nice pitch again, right off the bat, right off the get-go.
He's just that smooth lefty with his swing, with his delivery.
Yeah.
It's good direction. Stays tall, works down in the zone, gets over the front side, and keeps the ball down. A lot of pitchers let's try to sling it as hard as we can, and you want the ball to go down. You got to be on. Your arms got to be up. Fingers got to be on top of the ball.
He's not making it easy on Beitler. Oh, nice pitch.
Wee.
After the
That's
a great sequence right there.
That was really nice stuff. Talk about maturity.
Wow. So I believe this is Steve Tryon. Am I right, Coach?
Yes.
All right. Who's doing a nice job behind the dish there.
Nope.
That one just a little off.
That's where these kids know each other so well, and when you have like a bigger hitter up, the pitchers start nibbling a little bit more. It's like, no, you got to attack.
Yeah.
True.
Well, that's what makes for such great
It's a good miss.
preparation going into like a tournament season, to be able to battle out against guys you're familiar with and you kind of know what they're good at and you know what to expect. You can really help push the envelope a little bit.
Yeah, that's I think one of the reasons why we don't pitch call. We talk to guys about the pitches, and because the catcher's going to have to. Okay, I remember what this kid did the last at bat. Okay, we did this here. Okay, this is the adjustment. He moved more on the plate, and so we want the catchers to be the students of the game, because they're the quarterback out there.
Mm-hmm.
They're handling the pitching staff, and And it seems like you can be more in tune with the game instead of just being a robot. Look at your number, okay, fastball. Why, and we don't want robots.
So Lucas loses Tryon, I should say. Past the first base. And that should bring up Braden Clinton.
Braden's another one he's very athletic, and it's just, can we get the parts going in the right direction?
Right.
And when he connects, he's got bat speed. When he lets the ball loose, it's
Nice toss.
I think my partner over here is having a conversation with himself.
Who's that?
Me?
Yeah, he's
No,
over here. He's over here laughing.
I was looking at the reaction of Tryon as you standing there like, hey, how did I get here?
I thought, we were.
Oh, boy.
It's been nice job, and you know what?
Well,
Tryon got a
too
little
much.
too greedy.
Yeah.
It's all right. Hey,
Yeah.
Wow.
he's taking a little bit from the coach right now.
Now that's those are growing pains. Those are learning
Sure.
experiences
Yep.
where Coach Conant over there, he's been coaching in college for just as long as even longer than me. And the best time to steal third base is right after you steal second.
Yeah.
And that's what he was telling about. Like, hey, you should have went when he brought his leg up.
Yeah.
So just working with these younger kids and teaching them how to play the game within the game. That's why I love having him with the youngest group.
Ooh, laser up against the fence.
Coach, you got some man-eater flies out here. You getting attacked.
Is that what it was?
Is that what-
Yeah.
I wonder what the
it's a
heck bit me.
cornfield.
It's been a while since Al's been attacked for anything, but that's a whole different story.
No way to sit back on that big hop. Shortstop. Throws. Not
Ooh,
quite scooped
hard to
there.
handle.
Yeah, hard to handle. Going for 2. Nice backup by the catcher, but unfortunately could not make the throw. And a good work backing up all around.
That was a nice at bat by Clinton.
Yes, it was.
He really helped extend the at bat, helped his guys move around a bit on the bases, and then finds his way into scoring position.
Yeah, it was the biggest thing when we were, putting all these teams together and everything is find athletes.
Yeah.
All these. You look at the roster, especially the younger guys, shortstop. It's like,
Yep.
it's good. You're going to play there, but guess what? You're going to be athletic enough that you can play second, you can play third.
Right.
You can play the outfield. So we want guys to move around. So we're going to have guys play at second. We're going to have them play short. We're going to have them in the outfield. We're going to have them in the infield, and just learn the game of baseball from different positions.
And it lends itself well to these kids too, because they may develop such a affinity if you're playing a certain spot and really excel in that spot.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like, look at what's the highest paid position in Major League Baseball now?
Oh,
And it's right field.
Right field,
And literally,
yeah, it's like not
Right,
right field.
Right.
like, oh, I'm playing right field. I must be the worst kid. But now it's, the right fielder has traditionally the best arm. It has a little pop. It's like the extended first base out there.
Well, for quite a few summers, one of my best players was indeed that. The guy with the best arm out in right field, and you couldn't run on him. And that just happened to be my brother from another, Al Fisher's son, Garrett.
Yep.
And that was a bit of a transition for a younger player.
Oh, just got underneath it. Good job. Yeah, he was a weapon out there. A lot of fun watching.
That was a heck of a play.
Yeah, it was. Real nice play. Foul straight back.
No, my truck's over there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're okay.
So we have Stevenson up again, right? Tristan Stevenson?
Tristan
Yeah.
Stevenson,
All right.
yeah. Yeah, good situation for him. The driver running. Got the right man at the plate.
He's a third baseman, right-handed pitcher, 2024 again. He draws a walk.
That might be it. Yeah.
Yep, fourth batter
Yep,
there.
that was a fourth batter. Okay, so that wraps up this half inning, and we'll see you right after this.
As we head to what we believe is the 7th inning here in the scrimmage, Baseball U Philly,
Yes, it is.
as we're giving our pitchers a bit of a workout. Everyone gets either 3 outs or 4 batters. And as we get ready to move things along yet again, who else but on the hill, coach, number 27.
Yeah, Derek Del Lorenzo. Right-handed pitcher out of Pennsbury also. Long, loose, whippy arm action. He'll actually come from 2 different arm slots. He'll drop down a little bit to a low 3/4, and he gets a really good run on, good break on his sliders for both arm slots.
Interesting that he uses the two arm slots.
Woo!
A lot of ways to deceive a runner, but
Mullen jumped on that but pulled it way foul. But did he jump on that?
yeah, he hit that ball country mile into the woods.
I like the approach. he's looking middle in on a fastball. He got it.
Yep.
And, you know,
Yep, very good approach. So I don't know if you said anything about DiLorenzo being a 2023 out of Pennsbury High School.
Not.
Yeah.
5'9", 135, utility player. I think I said he's already a class of 2023.
He's a two-sport athlete, also a basketball player. He's big into golfing and fishing.
Fishing.
Huh?
You know, it's funny in this Xbox, whatever else you want to call it, PlayStation world or whatever. These kids are going out and they want to fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't-
I
you
think the
don't- you-
reality of it, though, is
Oh, nice pitch.
they've been
Spot
put
on.
into this environment where they've kind of had to rediscover some different things.
True.
And so I'm sure a lot of parents out there, it's like, kick them out of the house.
Yeah.
Hey, go do something.
I think it's cool. I mean, fishing, it's awesome. Better way to bond with some of your boys and go out fishing. Nice shot here from center field.
Ground ball
DiLorenzo.
right back to DiLorenzo.
Nice work. So composure. Flipped it over to first.
Yeah, it's just tall working over his front side. Like he has a tendency, like when he comes up with imbalances, he scrunches, he loses his height. It's like, man, but you're pushing 6 foot. Let's stay tall. Let's work
Right,
downhill.
right.
He's got a lot of tools to work with. I didn't even know most of these kids fishing. When you go fishing, one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice
rep.
piece of hitting there. That was number 14. Is that Pat Daugherty?
Yeah.
It was. He's had himself a nice afternoon.
Yes, he has.
Great kid,
Level off
very
nice.
academic, great family. He's a good kid. He comes from that. He's the one with the big family
Oh,
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah, he's just a good ball player.
it's the old big family to built-in competition.
Yeah. Gotta compete.
Whether it's for the last meatball or for a little game of baseball in the backyard.
Yeah, so that brings up Vaso back to the dish.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been very fortunate with. All of our families, all our parents, they've been tremendous. They understand what we're doing here, what we're trying to do, understanding the culture of working hard, teaching these kids, not only to be, better baseball players, but better people, better citizens. And, the parents have been very supportive, and, anything you need, like help with rides or hotels or anywhere we go, the support from our Baseball U Philly family has been
That's
tremendous.
huge. Yep, agreed.
Yeah, and it's certainly been a bit of a test today. So the afternoon or the day got a bit longer than we expected as we ran some different things that we normally, I would say, don't always do. But we're trying to set ourselves up for some awesome broadcasting for this summer, and pretty excited about some of the things that I think we learned today and that we're going to be able to incorporate on a go forward.
Oh, absolutely. We got a chance to absolutely position our cameras in the right spot, but also know these kids going into the tournament. We can talk intelligently about them. We don't have to have Coach Goulden telling us a little bit of background.
Especially this weekend, I'm going to be running around running the tournament. It's crazy. While I'm sitting here, I've gotten 5 text messages from D1 coaches.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
When's it going to air?
Outstanding.
When's this kid going to pitch this weekend? And it's my fiance is a saint because I'm on the phone a lot, especially as some of these 2022s and 2021s are starting to make some noise. And I was probably on the phone 5 hours yesterday with just like 10 different coaches just talking about these kids. And the college coaches like our approach is play to win the game.
Yeah.
Not what's on the back of the jersey, it's what's on the front of the jersey,
Mhm.
because you got to have that culture in college, and you got to prepare these kids for that.
We've seen that a lot even today. I mean, here you have an inter-squad type of scrimmage. These guys want to win.
Yeah.
These guys are
fair ball.
playing and doing things the right way.
I think that was the biggest thing I took away. One of the biggest things I took away from the Last Dance with Michael Jordan is, he found ways to be competitive, even if it's something that he
Made it
made
up.
up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
and I had these kids scrimmage each other last week, and it's like, hey kids, like younger guys, prove these older guys that you're better, and older guys, you know, prove to these younger guys that you're the older team, you should win.
All right, well, that wraps up this half inning, so we will be back in just a short few right after this. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North in Newtown, Pennsylvania. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Rodriguez. Can you tell us a little bit about him, Coach?
Yeah, Ryan's the younger brother of Rodriguez from earlier, but I want to say he's the smaller brother because he might be a little bigger size-wise, but you know, he's a big kid with a lot of skill, swings a big stick, and you know, having that older brother, you know, I think has helped his. You know, he's always playing catch with his older brother. He's always playing with his older brother's friends, and I think that's helped his development, and I think he's pretty far along.
Big swing.
Big cut there.
That should be
That's Aiden. Yeah,
Aiden.
2025.
Yep.
And
Another
he's-
youngin'.
He's not afraid. He'll go up swinging.
I like it. Analaskis? Did I say it right? Analaskis.
Yeah.
Analaskis.
Well,
I-
what am I saying?
Analaski.
Analaski?
I think so.
All right.
Analaski.
Well, we can check in with the parents or
All
the
right.
player
We'll have
after
to
the
change.
game, so we're ready for the weekend. Nice extension, fluid motion from Rodriguez.
Yep.
From pitching
Just came
standpoint.
across his body a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Finished across the hip. Something you try to reinforce.
Yep. It's a good shot from our center field camera. Get to see some good work out of Rodriguez.
Very nice.
Good pitch.
Good cut.
And that's one thing that's going to help Aiden's development
Yep.
is the speed of the game. You know, guys are going to throw harder, they're going to run faster, and you know, I think Aiden playing up is going to make him a better player. You know, for the future by playing with better competition.
Right.
He's gonna be all right.
That pitch is a little bit up in the zone.
Now, a little size differential with Delaney and Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to have to stay. Don't aim, just stay tall, work down. That's where pitchers they get to the point where they, you know, they're aiming and their arm drops and then the ball goes up.
Right.
And especially, I had that as a pitcher. I had a hard time with the shortest guys. You know, and you can't worry about who's in the box. You just got to focus on the glove. Oh, he tucked
Ball
underneath that.
Oof. Tough strike zone. Take advantage.
Oh no, Jack wants to get on base because he wants to steal second. He doesn't care if he walks.
That's great.
Yeah, 'cause Jack's motor doesn't stop. He's go, go, go.
All right. And that brings up Jack DeLuca.
DeLuca did a nice job on the mound earlier.
Yes, he did. Big swing and a miss. First pitch fastball up in the zone. We'll see if Mr. Delaney down there on first base is getting a little skittish and runnerish over there.
A little runnerish.
Ball outside the zone. It's 1-1. Rodriguez stretches. And the pitch. Nice spot.
Ooh, good spot.
Real nice spot. Right there on the inside corner on the knees. Go to 1-2. And he holds. Ball's down in the zone. It's 2-2. Ground ball, just foul down the
Just
third base
foul.
side. So it stays 2-2. DeLuca tried to sneak one down the third base side
Yes, he
there,
did.
Coach Ryder. Ball away, so we're at full count for Jack DeLuca.
See if he's should we running here.
Let's see what happens. There he goes, and it's
Right.
ball 4.
Did a little new school there.
Yeah.
A little shuffle and then go.
Yeah.
It's amazing sometimes how the game evolves.
I'll tell you what, we do it at Arcadia, and it's amazing how a trend can catch fire like that. So
Nice
Coach
pitch.
Bakich, when he was at Maryland, stole a ton of bases, and that year he went and spoke at the National Coaches Convention and talked about the new school. And Brian Roberts from Baltimore Orioles, he came one year and he talked about, getting that little extra momentum, and then next thing you know, everybody's trying, everybody's doing it, and it's been a little bit of a nightmare for the pitchers, to handle that, because if you get in that pattern, you get in that timing, and they get that one extra shuffle, then you're not throwing them out. They're stealing off the pitcher, not the catcher.
I got to tell you, while we're talking, Ryan Rodriguez is doing a really nice job on the mound. He's staying right in the zone, and that's strike 3 right there against Bogart.
Yep.
And that should wrap it up. So Ryan Rodriguez does a real nice job on the mound.
Yeah, last half coming up.
Yep, the last half coming up, and we'll see you right after this. All right, we're back here at Council Rock High School North, Newtown, Pennsylvania, for Baseball U's 14U, 15U scrimmage after a little showcase work. And we are in the last inning with big man on the mound there, Coach. Who is it?
Brian Henry, big boy, big country.
Big country, 6'4", class of 2023, right-handed pitcher, first baseman. Whew.
I think the one thing that intrigued me, one, yes, is his size. Obviously, that stands out. But if you watch his arm action, it's clean, it's smooth, and as a pitching coach, that is something I look for that first. Because a change in arm action is very, very tough to do. At the younger ages, you got a shot. But you get a kid in college, you can't change his arm slot. So,
Ooh.
that's something that we looked for. With recruiting guys for Baseball U, especially on the pitcher side, is one, left-handed pitching, but is, to have that smooth, loose arm action where as he gets strong, I want to say bigger. I don't know how much
Yeah, I don't know how much bigger he's going to get, right?
But as he gets stronger, and, right now you can see the arm's smooth and fluent, and the ball's throwing him a little bit, and he's still bringing in a decent velocity, but as he gets, gets older and stronger, this could be a big country. He's going to be a horse on that.
He's got a frame, that's for sure.
Yeah. He goes to a really good we have kids that come over from Jersey. We have kids on the west side of Philadelphia, Lehigh Valley, and he's one of the kids that came from the Catholic League in Bonner. Bonner has a tremendous high school program.
Yeah.
And their coach over there is a really good guy, and they do a nice job.
So,
I got Tyler Perkins hitting.
Tyler Perkins, 2023 again out of Neshaminy. Bats right, throws left. Outfield and first base.
That's one thing I noticed also with some of these guys is, they're still trying to fill each other out. They don't really know each other. They're a little hesitant as time has gone on. You've seen them get more comfortable. As they get more comfortable, they get more confident. They start being themselves instead of like, all right, who's you? And, and now these kids are really starting to gel a little bit. And as that happens, you can see what's going to come out of him. And Tyler's one of them. Tyler's got the skill set, and he just needs to come out of his shell a little bit and just play the game hard and don't second guess himself because he can play.
Without a doubt.
Nice pitch. Nice first pitch on the inside corner. We have number 27.
Tyler looking for a future in law. I'm not sure if that's as a lawyer or in law enforcement.
Oh, yeah, that's law enforcement.
Law enforcement, all right. Yeah, so he enjoys riding his bike and riding his quad. Great hustle play.
Oh, nice job out of catcher. Good effort.
Yeah, there you go.
I believe he has some family in the law enforcement.
Okay. Nice hustle play by the catcher, Nick DePalma.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, this is number 27, Derek DiLorenzo in the batter's box. Jason Henry.
I like how that's the biggest. One of the things we talked about the catchers a lot is be active and not lazy. You know, he catches the ball, he's looking at the second baseman. You know, he's not putting his head down, and all eyes are on you as a catcher. So your body language is so important, and your effort. You know, and the energy you bring. That's going to help out the infielders and the outfielders.
Pops it up to second base. And Luchansky making it look routine. He's just smooth, that kid.
Yeah.
He's just smooth.
He's every time he comes out, he's just growing on me more and more in the sense of like, man, he's going to be really good.
Yeah, I mean, one of the words you just described with that kid is just baller. You know, like he's just a straight up baller, that kid. It's such a great thing.
Oh, if I asked him to pitch against the 17, he would do it. He's got zero fear.
Does not surprise me.
Jack Evans fouls back the first pitch.
Yeah, Jack's another one that's just he's got a little bat speed. He's got some quickness in there, and as you can see, he's kind of he's going to grow more. He kind of has long legs and looks like a cricket up there a little bit. He's going to grow, and as he grows and gets bigger, and with his skill set, he's going to be another really, really good ball player. And that's another one that's going to come out of Holy Gross. And they just produce guys.
That's a good spot they missed there. Good spot to miss. Yeah, he needs a little bit of torso with those long legs, huh? Yeah. He'll get it.
Should be the last batter of the game.
We shall see.
I think you're correct.
Nice pitch. Good spot, the outside corner.
That's what you live for here. I think it's a 3-2.
Yeah.
We'll go with 2 outs, runners scoring position.
Well, Evans is he's a guy used to battling for sure. He's a middle child. So
I know how that is.
That's a tough spot to be in.
I was the oldest brother.
Yeah.
All right, so it stays 3-2 to Jack Evans. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball down third base line. Should be an easy play. And
Looks like he gets the lead runner.
And that will wrap it up here at Council Rock High School North in beautiful Newtown, Pennsylvania. I want to thank Jack Goulden of the Baseball University for joining us.
How about
Jim? I got Jack on the mind. It's been a long day. I've been calling you Jim all day.
I got to get these guys going, but thank you very, very much for everything. This was awesome for our guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Coach,
thank you.
Thanks. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
So guys, takeaways. I got to tell you, from a 14 and 15U standpoint, it's one of those years where you're trying to get adjusted to the big field. Some guys are a little bit bigger physically than some of the others, but all in all, after a couple innings, these guys got warmed up and saw some decent fundamental baseball today, Coach Ryder.
A lot more than I anticipated when we started out, I'll tell you that, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to overstate it. I was pleasantly surprised of the talent level of these young men. So didn't know what to expect.
Yep.
And I thought we saw a lot of nice pitching, and we saw a couple of guys level off in the baseball a little bit. So
all right,
good work.
Some bright rising stars in the Baseball U Philly organization. and we can't wait to continue to watch them as the summer goes on. But for now, for BFA Sports, I'm Doug Stasic.
I'm Al Fisher.
Tom Ryder.
We can't wait to see you
Play ball.